I'm in the fucking lobby. Oh, no, alright. Join the invite that Dies just sent you. For whatever reason, he's inviting us to different lobbies. Oh, Jimmy's the leader. What the fuck is going on, Forza?
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to live this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain.
So are you ready for the best? Said, are you ready for the best? Let's go. Yeah, I said I got this, I'm in it. I'm hella filthy, so I got this, I'm winning. I'm not a quitter, so I'm not quitting. Just try to stop me and you'll drop dead missing. I'm on my way to the top now, listen. I ain't never gonna stop, too driven. I ain't never getting lost, got vision. I'ma make this shit hot, ignition. Like the shit up. Let's go. Yeah. I don't even know what else to say.
Season of the ESDA, Esports Drifting Association. I'll be commentating this round. My name is Ranga. Hopefully you all enjoyed that short video there, edited by Anthony from UCXT. So, bit of a throwback as well, by the way. This round is a little bit different to the rest of the rounds for this season. We're going to be seeing team versus team. We've got all the big guns, right? All of them. Got TUS, of course, my boys. I'm going to try and not be biased, but it's not probably going to work. We've got JSI. Guys have been killing it. We've got UNK. The nice guys of the community. TSC, of course. We've got Proximity and iTandem as well. and we've got the old people of the Forza Community XE along with KNC. So we're just going to wait and see how we're starting up. This was a little bit late start. We were due to start at 7 PM GMT. We had some technical issues. Pixel, the guy streaming, couldn't get onto Xbox Live. So that was nice. But we're here now. We're live. Hopefully I can do a good enough job, you know. If not, then I'm pretty sure Dai's going to beat me up. But we are up in this right about now. We're just waiting for everyone to ready up. Looking really good in the lobby right now. Of course, you can see my Volvo. Everyone's favourite car, might I add. We're here at Sonoma. This is a new section for this year, I believe. Or at least this year of ESDA. It might have been done in VFD, but I can't remember off the top of my head. So, it's a fun section. I've driven it a lot. We did a inner team battle just to see if we could... Oh, I've been yelled at already. Just to see who would be entering for us. Of course, I lost because that's my job within TUS. And now I'm commentating. Of course, Aero would have been here today and doing a better job, but he has a social life, so I'm here instead. You'll have to put up with my drawling English voice, and me probably saying definitely, definitely about 100 times like I did at Daytona last year. I've been told to ready up. It looks like we're wanted to load in so that we don't get off cars driving around, although that would make the battles that little bit more interesting, you know? Pretty sure that would be quite a little bit funnier. Maybe a bit more funnier than... I don't know. I don't know. English isn't my strong point. Just going to wait on Pixel to ready up so that we can start the lobby up and back out. Oh, that's Spectate Pixel. This is... No. You... Oh, okay. No, that one. Of course, I have to try and keep this professional. There's no bad language, and not too many jokes, right? I'm going to be trying to do as accurate of a play-by-play as I can do, try and make sure that it's all as clear and as concise as you all know. I didn't do very well last time, so I have to try and redeem myself. I'm going to back out and spectate. And then we'll find out who is up first. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe. Just gotta wait and see. Oh, my Discord is on my phone and not doing well right now. I have to be pro, apparently. I'm not pro. I'm honest. You know, I'm not. Just, you know. I'm just here trying to do a play-by-play, trying to explain how everything is going to work, trying to talk about the clipping points and things for the people in the stream that have never seen a round of ESDA before, never seen how this works. This is Forza competitive drifting. We don't do points. It's all battles, all done that way. Basically, how this is going to work, I'm just going to give a quick rundown. You have to hit clip. Clipping points, basically the goal of your drive is to get the front or the rear of your car to as close to them as you can. You have a set line to follow, set clipping points to follow, so on and so forth. And best runs win. It's a judged sport, it's not a speed sport. So, we have Dai typing in the Discord. So, just gotta wait and see what he says. Of course, all the cars lined up. Am I missing something here? Got Nirvana and Bizzle lined up first. This should be a good battle. We've got an FD and an R34. Two big names. Okay. Di doing the Lord's work with the ESDA van right there. Rotary versus inline 6 with a turbo. And they're off. So you'll see that they aren't just flooring it straight away, going up to the 50 roll, which is the little yellow line on the side, and they are off. Going to be watching, see how Nirvana can do. Entering first up, Bizzle looking a little bit of a middle line, could have been a little bit closer. Nirvana shallowing up to stay close to him. Out to the outer clip again to inner clip 2. See how Nirvana does on the transition. We're going to try and follow as well as we can. Nirvana doing very well on the proximity, but looks like he pulled a little bit too much angle. Bizzle following that wall line very well with a little bit of a tap on the outside, and then Nirvana tapping as well. Overall, first battle, I'm feeling that that's quite good, you know, just saying. Quite a strong first battle. If that's how things are going to go, I'm going to have a bit of a struggle, you know. And we get to watch Nirvana trying 3-point turn. Probably not a strong point. So let's see how Bizzle can do in the follow position. As I said earlier on, these guys are incredibly strong drivers. Everyone here is an incredibly strong driver, truthfully. I'm expecting some very, very good battles. Waiting for the gate car to let them go. So the 50 roll. Of course, the 50 roll is there so that people don't get left behind on the run-up. There you go, gate car is gone. Nirvana in the lead, Bizzle in the chase. Looks like Bizzle launching a little bit early just to keep the proximity there. Nirvana with a very, very late entry. Bizzle a little bit further away. A lot smoother of a run than Nirvana, but Nirvana's getting out to all the clipping points and he's very quick. So this is a very good battle there. Nirvana hitting in a clip 1. A long transition on the brakes to get it out to the wall. Nirvana has to run this wall. Doing a very good job there. Pulling off a little bit early and doesn't quite get to the wall, but Bizzle did a very solid chase run just there. If we can get the broadcaster into chase cam far, that would be mucho appreciated. Bet you all didn't realise I could speak multiple languages. I'm just joking, that wasn't funny. We're going to see who came off stronger there. Of course, Nirvana putting in a solid follow, but nearly making a big mistake with a bit of a shallow up. Bizzle doing a very solid follow as well, but a little bit more of a gap, so we'll see what the judges say. We shall have their explanation. Eventually, we've got Di typing right now, so hopefully that's going to be the judge's verdict. Bizzle wins. So we've got JSI 1, TUS 0. That hurts me to say. Congratulations! Oh God! Congratulations to Bizzle. Commiserations to Nirvana. That's why Pistons are better. We're going to follow up for the next driver. It looks like is that Nando that went up? I think it was. Yeah, so we've got JSI Nando in that rather wide Mercedes. That's very wide. Like that, I'm pretty sure that needs wide load stickers. And that diffuser's offensive as well. Anyway, so it looks like this is going to be. Oh, it's chilly. We've got a chilly. So, I don't know who's leading first. Ooh, Nando. So, Nando leading and Chili following. If Chili wins this, then I'm happy that I got beaten by him. Just going to wait on the gate car to let them go. These are two heavy hitters, by the way. Very heavy hitters. Out to the 50-roll. Nando starting in the middle of the track. Chili very far over. Let's see how he overcomes that. Nando with a large entry. Chili looking very far forward. Nando running a midline, same as Bizzle, but bringing it back into inner clip 1. Out towards the clip, could have got a little bit deeper into that, but probably would have scraped the diffuser. Chili looking very conservative right here, trying to pull back in forward. Nando with a very good job through the transition. Could have been a little bit closer out to the tyre wall. Chili looking a little bit confused in the back right there. Another solid battle right there. We'll see what happens when they switch positions. So we'll have Nando in the C63 Forza edition in the follow, and Chili in the E46 in the lead. I feel like Nando's probably got a bit of an advantage. Chili's chase there wasn't as strong as I believe he can do and probably wanted to do. So Chili's going to have to pull something out of his sleeve. But we'll see what happens. Guy pulling that transit van backwards. Chili off onto the 50-roll Nando, giving him a little bit of space. And 50 roll is over. Chili launching it out with a bit of wheel spin. Big entry right there. Let's see how Chili hits this line right there. A little bit further out than Nando was, but he's bringing it out to the wall very nicely. Nando doing a very good job on the follow. Chili riding the curb just a tiny little bit. Lots of angle from both drivers. Nando with a slow transition behind Chili. Chili throwing a lot of angle onto the wall. Looks like that kind of made a mistake, having to brake a little bit just to bring himself out and then tapping the wall. We're going to wait for the judge's call on this one, although I think I may know who it's going to go to. Both drivers doing an incredible job just there, with a little bit of contact afterwards. Just going to wait and see what is said. This is the bit where it goes kind of awkward. Nando gets the win. Again, congratulations to JSI Nando. That makes it 2 for JSI, 0 for TUS. We're going well right now. Okay, we're number 1 in everyone's hearts. Okay, I think that's number 1 in everyone's heart. That wins. Okay, so we shall see who is up next. It looks like Addy is warming up his tyres. And then, I don't know who that is. This will be Addy. No, it's not Addy. Who's that then? It'd be nice if I got told. So it's UNK versus TSC next. There we go. I'm just going to scroll through just to figure out who this is. It looks like Scorpion, maybe? No. I haven't got a list of which cars are up. Ooh, Frosty. There we go. So we've got Frosty versus Dakota. GT350 versus a 2002 Camaro. Camaro, however you want to say it. This is almost like Forza 4 all over again. Except this would have to be a 2005 Mustang. Some very nice chrome bits on the TSC paint. And a not very nice looking car from Frosty. Let's see how he places it on track though. After the JSI TUS battle, I'm expecting some very strong battles. So, there we go, gate car is off. Frosty with the launch. 2 massive American V8 cars. Not doing drag racing. 50 roll is over. Frosty in the lead position. Like I said, Dakota in the follow. Frosty with hard on the brake. Slightly slow entry to angle, but very, very close to that inner clip. Slightly shallowing out to the outer clip, though. Dakota doing a good job of following that. Frosty looking to pull a lot of angle here. See how he does on transition. Might have gotten stuck, but he doesn't. He's a little bit further out, though. Might catch the tyres. Oh, he doesn't. Dakota looking a little bit lost in the chase position right there as Frosty finishes up, and then Dakota does afterwards. Really good battle by both drivers there. Good line. Dakota did a good job of following what he saw. And Frosty did a good job of leading. Slight mistakes on to OC2. But who knows. Let's see what happens from now. Just going to wait on die too. Frosty's doing something. He's put it into half a race, apparently. Ooh, wait for it. There we go. Sounds like the gate car's going, and it's gone. Dakota in the GT350 in the lead position right about now. The O2 Camaro in the follow. Driven by Frosty. Dakota with a big entry close to the wall. Frosty with big angle in the follow position, and there's a tyre barrier there, Frosty. Frosty with contact on the one part of the course, I wasn't expecting it. Dakota's going to finish out the run, and that looks to be a bit of a 0 right about there. So big F's in chat for Frosty. Dakota finishing out the run. All he had to do was finish. Have to give him some respect though, at least, isn't it? So it looks like we're going to be going to, I don't know, Yeti? No? Oh, Scorpion, there we go. We've got Scorpion and Cookie, I think. So we've got an 07 GT500. 4 minutes tyres up right now. Well, I say 1 minute's tyres up. Sort of driving around. Is that an E92? It is. It's like I'm in the game. I'm there in spirit, folks. So, E92 versus the GT500. Scorpion versus Cookie. See how these guys go. Gate car moving back. Scorpion in the lead, Cookie in the follow, as I said. Mustang versus M3. Cookie having to let off a little bit, so Scorpion can actually get to the corner. Scorpion with a big angle entry, following the line perfectly near enough. Cookie doing a very good job in the follow position. Could be a little bit closer. Scorpion with big angle to outer clip 2. Bringing it forwards. Cookie doing a good job in the follow position. See how Scorpion handles the tyre wall. A very good job there. A little bit of a shallow up. Nearly a straight. And looks like he tapped the tyre wall a little bit. Cookie doing a good job in the follow position though. Let's see how these drivers do when you switch them around though. Gate car's gone. Cookie sounds like he's got a lot of power in that V10 M3. So hopefully Scorpion can keep up on the straight. Solid entry from both. Scorpion looking like he's millimeters away from that wall. Oh, tapping the wall. Big charge into the the quarter of Cookie, but didn't quite hit him. Cookie doing a very good job on the lead. Scorpion and Cookie hitting all the tyres. Not the tyres, the clipping points. Cookie doing a very good job there. Scorpion doing another very good job in the follow. I do not envy the judges right about now. So we shall wait for the judges' call. Now, we need Scorpion to win this if we want to see the third battle between UNK and TSC. That is a necessary thing. That would make it 1-1. Just gonna wait. Again. Great battle from both drivers there. Both guys put it all out on the track. It's nice to see, you know? Scorpion's typing. Tyres on the walls, by the way. mean, it's a tyre barrier. You'd kind of hope for there to be tyres there. Minty is typing, Die is typing. Oh god, the Discord is lit. Where's the fire emojis? Oh. Waiting on the judge's call. Still waiting on the judge's call. One more time, guys can go check. Alright, folks, if you're in chat, Cookie and Scorpion could do with some love. Alright. Oh, we'll be right back, apparently. 1 second, folks.
So are you ready for the best? Said, are you ready for the best? Let's go. Yeah, I said I got this, I'm in it. I'm hella filthy, so I got this, I'm winning. I'm not a quitter, so I'm not quitting. Just try to stop me and you'll drop dead missing. I'm on my way to the top now, listen. I ain't never gonna stop, too driven. I ain't never getting lost, got vision. I'ma make this shit hot, ignition.
I might be back. I'm assuming that I'm back, because I'm being told that I'm back. Professionality, folks. I'm an expert. So, this is the one more time battle between UNK Scorpidopadorpadorpador, TSE Cookie. Let's see how these boys do. Of course, first run, or first battle, I should say. Not too eventful, both guys put down good runs. Let's see if these guys can both send it big time. Oh, that was timing. And the gate car is back. Big V8 van. Scorpion in the lead, Cookie in the follow. V10 E92 versus V8 Mustang. Scorpion, big early entry there. Cookie looking like he wasn't expecting it. Looks like a little bit of contact was made there, but both drivers continued the drift. Scorpion scraping the wall. Not just tapping it. Cookie doing a very good follow run. Scorpion doing a very good lead run. Slow transition by that massive boat of a Mustang in the lead position. And Scorpion bringing it out to the wall. Doing a very good job. And Cookie very close at the end right there. You know I said I didn't envy the judge's job? Yeah, no, I still don't. So we'll quickly swap these guys over. And do run 4 of 4 from these two drivers. So, see what happens. There we go, Cookie entering hard, big angle. Midline. Scorpion getting very close there, coming out to outer clip 2. Cookie not quite as deep into it as Scorpion was. Outer clip 3 to inner clip 2. Scorpion looks like he's going full send. He's angry. Big angry man in a Mustang. Cookie dragging the wall and straightening up. Big straighten from Cookie because he caught the tyre barrier. I think that small mistake from Cookie might have shot him in the foot. But I'm not a judge, so let's find out. Scorpion wins 1-1. We're getting another UNK TSE battle. That's happening. Alright, that's a thing. Alright? That's a thing. So we're going to wait for the third UNK driver and the third TSE driver. Scorpion doing an incredibly good job on the follow just then. Let's see how Addy does. Can Addy withhold the next bit? So we've got another oh no, hang on. Oh yeah, no it is, it's another Mustang, but not from TSE this time. and a 240 SX. I don't know what engine's in the 240. Let's real quick just go and check. Oh, it's an RB. Got a big wang and an RB 240. Looks like, I think, Yeti will be following. Let's see. Everyone in this lobby right now, apart from me, is a great driver. So every single one of these battles is closer. Right? These aren't just good battles, these are good tandems. Right? You could send any of these runs to Slaptrain and he'd call him a JSI driver. Okay? So we're just going to wait and see what Addy is doing. Emphasis on the wait. Addy, what are you doing? Let's go! Here we go. You can hear the flat plane V8. I'm going to pretend to know what I'm talking about. Addy coming back up. So. Addy in the lead position. Yeti in the follow position. 240 versus Mustang. Like Formula Drift in real life. There we go. Gate car is off. Big wheel spin from both cars. Large amounts of wheel spin from both cars. Addy going hard into the entry. Hard on the brakes, that is. Large amount of angle. Little bit of a falter from Addy as he brings it out to the outer clear. Yeti hard, left foot braking. Addy looks like he's a little bit further out than he wanted to be. Yeti very close to him. Looks like there was a scrape on that bumper on transition as Yeti thinks that Addy's hitting the tyre wall, it looks like. Good run from both. Oh, okay. Yeti giving him a kiss. That was an entertaining run. It was interesting. That's what that was. Let's see how Addy does in the follow position, and let's see how Yeti does in the lead position. Big dirty 6-cylinder in that 240 screaming just then. Gate car lets them go. Just want to say I really like the UNK team paint as Yeti goes for a massive swing, pushes himself forwards. Addy slowly driving him out there and Yeti slowing down heavily, apparently. Hard on the brakes to bring himself back into the line. Addy doing a good job of staying behind him here. Yeti's kind of all over the place. Listen to that V8 screaming as Yeti slowly brings it out to the outer wall and taps the tyre barrier. Addy doing a good job of just following Yeti's line. Again, I think this one might be cut out, but we're just going to see. We need UNK to... Well, we need Addy to win for UNK to win. Or TSC need to win. This is, like... This is it, okay? Either driver wins, then that team wins. So, both drivers, there's a lot of weight on them. And it looks like we've got a call. Or it's another OMT. We're going to find out, though. As Die types in the Discord. Eventually. This is the awkward bit. Addy wins! So, UNK, Team Unknown. Congratulations, boys. You've won 2-1. Commiserations to TSC, you did a very good job. Sadly, wasn't quite enough as of right now. So, I believe now we will be changing to Lobby 2, where we'll be seeing some more drivers. More team battles and more things. So we're just going to wait up and see what happens.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up now.
Hello again. This has gone well. Forza has done a thing. There we go, right, never mind. We're up, we're good. Need to change camera. Okay, yeah, we're fine. I've been sat here looking at the lobby screen. Anyway, so up next is Addy versus JSI Rhythm. Of course, Die in the transit van. Carrying all of his tools and his paint as he sends Rhythm back off. Addy, of course, just winning his battle. Just then. Let's see how he does against Rhythm in that massive monster-winged R35 as Rhythm enters. Addy very shallow there, dropping at least to one tyre. Rhythm putting down a very solid lead run in front, looking very saucy. Massive angle as he comes up to the inner clip onto the transition. Addy catching back up, but still not really there in the mix. Rhythm banging off the limiter just a little bit as he finishes up the run. Addy just kind of looked a little bit lost there. We've just seen him do really well, managed to win his battle, but he just, I don't know, maybe the car, maybe just not really in the mindset at the moment, but who knows. Rhythm putting on a show, kind of a tutorial as to how to run this track, right there. We'll see how he does in the follow position as we've switched the drivers around. So they're coming out of the 50 roll. Big monster VR powered R35. Addy with a massive swing on entry. Just there. Rhythm getting a little bit lost there. Clutch kicking and shallowing out heavily. And dropping two. So that's a thing. I don't know if that was because he was surprised by Addy's moves or what. Addy's going to do well to finish up the run. But he's touching the tyres. He didn't straighten entirely. And Rhythm brings it back up. I don't know what just happened there, honestly. It kind of just looked like Rhythm made a mistake to me. Who knows, though? We'll see what happens. Rhythm's lining up for an OMT, and so is Addy. So I think that might be what they've guessed, I guess. Right, OMT. And they're off again. Rhythm in the lead again. Addy in the follow again. See how Rhythm enters again. Snap to angle, big entry. Addy doing much better on entry this time. Not giving him any breathing room. Tapping the door, tapping the wall. Rhythm tapping the limiter. Addy bouncing off the curb a little bit and understeering, but managing to hold the drift, but lost a little bit of proximity. Rhythm with a big snap to angle on transition. Addy touching his door, just to let him know that he's here. Just knock knock, there's a Mustang. And finishing out the run. Very good run there. ROMT gave us something to watch. That's a thing, okay? Gonna switch them over. And Dai's going to let the guys go. Rhythm in the follow again. See how that big wang helps him. The spoiler might help as well. Another big swing from Addy. We've been seeing them so far in all the battles. Rhythm doing a much better job in the follow position this time. Hard on the brakes behind Addy. Addy looking like he's understeering a little bit. Rhythm staying behind him though, and Addy managing to hold the drift. As they go into the transition. See how they bring it out to the wall. Rhythm's all over him like a rash. Addy finishing out the run. And Rhythm bringing him back. There you go. There's the definitive battle. So let's just see what the judges say. Rhythm's pulling back up. See what happens. Rhythm wins 1-0. So JSI 1, UNK 0. That doesn't mean UNK are out though, as we just saw. TSC, of course, pulled out the number 1 first up, and UNK pulled it back. Addy managing to sacrifice his soul, I'm guessing, in order to get the win. Anyway, so we've got Nando, you know, big boy. The big wide Mercedes is up. Not quite as big of a spoiler as the GTR. Up against Scorpion in the Mustang. Again, Scorpion did a really good job just then in his battle after the one more time. Looks like Scorpion's going to go out on track and check whether there are any tyres. And it looks like Nando's doing the same thing, actually. Of course, this track, a little bit annoying. There's a lot of tyre barriers and whatnot. So it's kind of difficult to make sure that these guys aren't going to get caught. Obviously, big issue is that in spectate, the camera car or myself, we can't see the tyres in the same position as the guys on track can, which is a little bit frustrating. So these guys have got to move all the tyres out the way themselves because we can't know. Well, we don't know if they're telling the truth, and it just saves a little bit of hassle if we let them have a little bit of time to go out on track and sort it out themselves. Plus, it means that if anything happens, it's on the drivers themselves and not on the organisers. So we'll just wait up for Nando. Looks like Scorpion is still out as well, or is he? Yeah, no, he's still out. Of course, these guys are trying to win. Not be for points or anything, but they really don't want to lose. So we're going to just watch these boys as they try and sort all of this out. Because, you know, they really don't want to lose to a tyre. Scorpion doing a bit of a reverse right now. We're going to wait and see what happens. Because it looks like Scorpion's just going backwards, you know. This might be an issue, okay, because these guys can move all of the tyres. The problem with that, though, is that if they move the tyres, it puts them on the track for the other guy. So this might be an issue, right about here. It's like Nando is backing out. Oh, I think we're all backing out.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to live this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it out. street lights lit this town like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it rain. Tonight we're gonna let it rain. Tonight we're gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it rain. Tonight we're gonna let it rain. Tonight we're gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it rain. Just like the street lights lit this town like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it rain. Tonight we're gonna let it rain. Tonight we're gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it rain.
We're up. I'm on, folks. I'm alive. I'm back speaking again. So, we're here. And it's Nando versus Scorpion. We're actually seeing the battle this time. Of course, tyres on track. We've had to reload the track. And then trying to organise everything alongside that as well. Not the easiest of things when Forza's fighting you a lot of the time. So, Nando's in the lead position, Scorpion in the follow position, the 07 Mustang, of course, 05 body style. This one is particularly made in 2007, apparently. Nando in the C63 Forza edition. Scorpion not really giving him any room on transition. Kinda needed to step back a little bit. So Nando couldn't enter. Now, I don't remember where the restart point is, so I don't know if that's going to be a 0 for Scorpion. gonna see what happens there, honestly. Looks like Scorpion got a little bit too close. No, it's a rerun. I apologise to the music. For the music, not to the music. I'm sorry, music. We're not doing that. We'll see what happens. Rerun. Okay, it's a rerun. It's a rerun, folks. Don't panic. I mean, I'm the only one kind of panicking because I have to be interesting. We've been asked to lower the music. I was going to send the cars off, and it's Scorpion in the follow position. Nando in the lead again. Let's see if Scorpion can actually let him enter this time. Nando with the big swing over to the other side of the track. Big handbrake drag. Scorpion doing well to stay behind him this time. It's like this is what he was aiming for. Just wanted to get that a little bit closer. Very close, though. Hard on the left foot braking to not hit Nando. Nando pulling a lot of angle. Bringing it out to the tyre wall. I don't envy his job of trying to keep that C63 that close to the tyre wall with that diffuser. Scorpion doing a very good job in the follow there. Very close, good proximity. And Nando doing a very good job in the lead, giving him a very easy, followable run. Overall, a good battle so far. Going to be moving along to see Scorpion in the lead position. Maybe, probably. Scorpion not quite straight in this bit though. See if starting on an angle will negate his 50 roll. It doesn't. See, 50 roll is over. Nando all up in his grill as Scorpion enters. Big swing to entry. Scorpion a little bit further out than Nando was. Nando looking very smooth there. Not quite as close to Scorpion as Scorpion was to Nando, but Scorpion doing a very good job in the lead position. And Nando still doing a really good job in the follow. A little bit of contact there. Looks like it pushed Scorpion that little bit. But who knows? Lots of contact there. Big push from everyone. Let's see if that little bit of contact towards the end between Nando and Scorpion is taken... Well, it will be taken into consideration, but let's see if that affects them. Scorpion's typing. These guys are sportsmen, okay? I know everyone can't see this, and I probably will get shot for saying this. However, these guys are currently saying how good of a run, or how good runs they were. Right? That's sportsmanship right there. Let's be fair to them. Of course, I'm not judging, so I don't know the outcome yet. We're just going to wait and see what the judges say. I think we might have been left on the lead, or yeah, on the lead car just then. Pixel, are you alive? I think you might have left out on the lead car then. I'm not entirely sure. We're just waiting on Di to type out what the judges have said. Just waiting again. He's typing again, folks. He's typing. I'm more hyped for Di typing, to be honest with you. Of course, really good runs from both drivers there. Nando wins, so JSI win 2-0 UNK in the third place battle. Congratulations to JSI, commiserations to UNK. So, we'll be setting up the next lobby to bring in the other 4 teams. We'll see what happens. We'll be right back, folks.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it just like the sunrise. We gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it just like the sunrise. We gonna let it rain. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it just like the sunrise. We gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up, babe. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up, babe. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up, babe. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight we gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ranga, and I'm back again onto the second lobby. We're here with 4 more teams. I wouldn't say 3 and then realise that I'm wrong. We're here with 4 more teams. This time, we've got some more heavy hitters. Of course, we've got Proximity. As you can see, we've got iTandem, we've got XE, and KNC. So, first up, we've got Proximity versus iTandem. We're just waiting for them to select which drivers are up first. Looks like it's going to be Chaseman versus iTandem Inc. So we're just going to let these guys warm up their tyres. Of course, some more really strong drivers again. Alright. Real good battles are about to happen. So we've got Inc. in the BMW 8 Series. We've got Chaseman in the 300 ZX. Bit of respect for Chaseman, to be fair, using a not-so-common car without a wide body as well. But we'll see how well it does him, alright? He might be unique. There's usually a reason why people stick to the same cars. Of course, that's why I moved away from the Volvo. So let's see how well it works for him in battle against Inc. in that incredibly wide BMW 850 CSI. So this is battle number 1 of iTandem versus Proximity. So we're just going to wait and see. Oh, Chaseman is leading and Inc. is following first, apparently. Sorry for the long wait there, folks. We had to sort out the lobby. But we are back. So, the gate car has let them go. Like I said, Chaseman in the lead in the 300 ZX. RB powered right there. Let's see how it works. Chaseman with a big swing on entry. Inc. all over him again. Inc. getting very close to him as Chaseman pulls it out to the outer clip. Again, another outer clip. Very nice flowing section here if you do it well. It works really well. Inc. A little bit of contact there. Looks like Chaseman hit a cone or something. Of course, that kills you on this game. Chaseman rubbing it all up that tyre wall. And then Inc. doing very well to stay behind him. Looks like Chaseman might have put a few tyres onto the track when he rubbed against the tyre wall, but who knows. See how these guys do when they are switched. Looks like they aren't going to go through the track and check. That's probably what I would do in this situation, but who knows. It's not my choice. I'm just here to talk and pretend to know what I'm talking about as Dai lets them go. All the battles we've seen so far have been really strong, and this one looks to be a really good one as well. Ink with a big swing. And Chaseman all up in there. Alright, 300x doing really well for him. Ink doing a really good, really consistent lead in front of Chaseman. Chaseman leaving all of it there. Real close on transition just there. A little bit of a tap, but not enough to affect Ink. Look at that. Chaseman doing real well. That was brilliant. Very good run by both drivers there. Again, these guys putting into the battles chat to say well done to each other. It's doing real bits for the Forza community, right? This is bringing us all together. ESDA is like that really cool guy that just has loads of friends at this point. But we're just going to wait and see what is said. Who do you think won that one, chat? Let's get some chat participation whilst we wait for the judge's call. We'll just wait. Still waiting. Of course, these guys have got to watch the runs. Got to talk about it. Ooh, we've got an OMT. That one more time life. So, we're going to be seeing that battle over again. It was a very good battle there. So, we're just going to wait on the gate car to let them go. Again, Chaseman in the lead. And the BMW, driven by Ink, following. See how Chaseman does this time. Big, hard on the brakes entry, lots of angle to bring it around. Ink, a little bit shallower than Chaseman is, but still there. Chase doing a very good job in the lead position. Ink all over him though. As they transition, bringing it out to the tyre wall. This is one long zone, right? Chase doing a really good job there. That was a very, very good lead run. A very good follow run by Ink. We'll switch the drivers over and see how they do this time when it's swapped over. So the BMW in the lead position now. Chase giving him room, but entering a lot closer on entry than Ink was. Ink doing a very good qualifying line. Ooh, looks like there was contact there. Might be lag, I'm not entirely certain. But Ink went into a wall. Chase is calling hitbox. Of course, the hitboxes on Forza are interesting, to say the least. I believe the way we're doing it this time is that you have to have proof of the hitbox though. So I'm not entirely certain what's going on here. We'll see what the judges say. Although Chase is calling hitbox. Ink says that he's down to rerun. Chaseman's clipped it, so we've got proof of it being hitbox, at least. So it's down to the organisers to see whether we want to rerun that one run, or if we want to rerun. I can't do ours today. Or if we want to rerun the entire thing. Oh, Initial Die called it as a rerun. So going to be seeing Ink leading again. This is going to be one of those long-winded battles. Calling it. Can we get Aero to lend us the jigsaw rule from Outrun? Can that be a thing? Anyway, back onto the battle. So, gate car lets them go. This is where I get like 2 seconds to blabber on a little bit before the battle starts. And then, that happens, and I've got to talk about the fact that Ink snaps to entry right near the wall. Chase doing a very good entry as well. Through in a clip 1 to out of clip 2. Ink not quite as far back. Chase looking a little bit more hesitant to move in. But it looks like he's going to slowly move that little bit forward. Not quite as close on his transition as he was last run, but he's back up there for the outer clip, or outer zone. Ink not quite as deep into it as Chase was. And they complete the run. So we have an actual completed run this time. Chase is looking real strong. Maybe a bit of a dark horse in this comp. Looks like we've got a judge's call straight away near enough. 300 looking real strong just there. Chaseman wins, proximity 1, I-tandem 0. I can't say I'm surprised. Chase looked real strong out there just then. Ink giving him a little bit of a kiss, that looks like. So we're going to go for the next proximity driver. Not entirely sure who it's going to be. And then we're going to wait for the next I-tandem driver as well. That was very, very interesting right there. I don't think anyone was really expecting that. There you go, folks. Chaseman's got something to whack in his Twitter bio, although he's not like me, so he probably wouldn't. So we've got DJ DS3 as the next proximity driver. And is that XCE? It is, it's XCE. Up for I-tandem. I'm fairly certain XCE is a pretty new, pretty recent pickup for I-tandem as well, so let's see if that was a good choice. Well, it'll be a good choice anyway, but let's see if it does well for them in the team event. Of course, I-tandem's a very well-renowned team. Got a Nissan on Nissan battle. Have we had two cars from the same manufacturer so far? Off the top of my head, I don't think we have. So, we've got XCE in the follow position, EJ DS3 in the lead. As we see that S15 launching with the engine from an R34, XCE doing a big entry D. Oh my god. Well, that was a thing. DS3 running a little bit too much angle on entry, having to run it real shallow. Fairly certain that the inside there was a drop tyre from him, and then XCE kind of struggling in the follow. Though I don't blame him. These guys doing their best to finish off the run. That was a thing. That was. Can we give him brownie points for trying that at least? We're going to switch drivers over. Oh, according to the battles chat, DJ hit a tyre. Sadly, we can't do anything about that. You're supposed to check that before, and I'm going to say this again just in case anyone is watching. You have to check before your battles as we follow XCE. Right? Big entry to a mid-line. Needs to be a little bit closer to the inside, but he can probably get away with running it very conservative here, because he's quite clearly got the advantage. DJ throwing a lot of angle. He really needs to pull something out. Or he needs XCE to make a massive mistake, which it doesn't look like XCE is going to do. Sadly, I think that might be a win for XCE, considering. You are, of course, like I said, supposed to check for tyres before your run. It's in the rules. It was brought up earlier on with the UNK battles, so that's kind of on the driver. Not a great way to lose, but let's see what the judges call on that one. Initial die is typing currently. We've got an OMT. So, we're going to be watching this battle again. Going to be watching DJDS3 versus XCE again. Let's hope these guys listen to what I'm saying and go and clear off all the tyres before this battle. Let's hope we get to see a clean battle. I can't argue with the call. Like I said, it would have been a bit of a sketchy way to lose. So I'm glad we get to see this battle over and over again, and we get to see the better driver win. Looks like XE is all done. I think DS3 is still out there, not entirely sure. Yeah, looks like DS3 is still out there. You can hear that RB screaming as he comes back. And spins. So we're going to see how this one turns out. Gate car is back. So DJ in the lead position, XE in the follow. 34 versus 15. Jail sentence if ever I've heard of one. DJ doing a very good job in the lead position. XE keeping it all up in his grill again. Good matching the angle. Don't know if that made any sense, but DJ bringing it out. I don't know if there was contact there, but DJ bounced off that tyre barrier. This man said, "See you later." How's it going, Chase? I see that, thank you. Gonna switch drivers over. We'll see what happens. Gate car is off, and so are the drivers. Again, this is a Nissan on Nissan battle. Which car do you prefer? Let me know in the chat. But after the battle, as we watch XCE go for a massive entry. Huge angle from XCE, right about there. DJ not really knowing what to do on this one. All over the curb. XCE bringing it back in. DJ doing a bit of a close tandem, but not really matching his angle in a lot of places. XCE could have been a little bit closer to the outer zone. It was a good battle, honestly. There's definitely going to be a call from that. I'm calling a call. Let's see if the call that I call is the same as the call that they call. There's a lot of calls. Guy's typing, so there's definitely something. XCE kind of came from nowhere with this one. XCE wins, so we've got proximity 1, I-tandem 1. This is just the upsets right about now. Congratulations to XCE. That means that the last drivers are up, which would be Profit and I believe Faded Illusion. So I believe if it runs the same as it has been running, Faded will be leading and Profit will be following. Which means I've got to find Profit in the game. There we go. We've got another R34. Just waiting on Faded to warm his tyres up. Looks like Profit's just going to do it at the line. Whipping out the burnouts. What just happened to that word? Also hell on the rims on the R34. Hey, it's all personal preference. Looks like Faded is coming down now. There we go. There's a lot of colours between these two cars. And the gate car's gone. These are two new drivers. Not entirely sure if these guys have driven together before. Profit in the follow, of course. Faded, as you can see, in the lead. Big entry from Faded. I know he's not long had his wheel, so let's see how he does. I'm pretty sure this will be his first event. Profit going very wide out there, nearly hitting the wall, as Faded throws a lot of angle, bringing it forward. So the transition, big snap from Faded. Profit's all back there. So he's back onto him after his little bit of a tumble at the beginning, as they finish up the run. That was a solid battle. Not quite the best that we've seen, of course, but we've seen worse. No? So let's see how they do when we switch them over again. Here's one I made earlier, is how I feel like saying this. I'm never going to want to drive this track again. But Profit, hard on the brakes. Big entry right there. Lots of angle. Probably reverse entry. Faded doing a very good job of keeping it there. Could have been a little bit closer to matching the lead car's line. Very, very far from the lead car's line as he brings it through to the transition. Profit doing a very good job in front. Faded kind of being left behind there though. Looks like Profit might have tapped the tyre wall or a tyre or something there though. Faded kind of getting lost in the smoke just there. He was really far off the lead car's line. Looked a little bit surprised with the line that Profit took. So we're going to see what the judges say. Again, this is similar to the UNK and I believe TSC situation where if proximity win in general. If I tandem win in general. And it's on to the next rounds, which would be XE versus KNC. So Faded needs to win for proximity to win. Profit needs to win for iTandem to win. Let me know which driver you're rooting for in chat. As just gonna wait for the judge's call. Looks like we've got a call. Di is currently typing. A little bit of an awkward pause while we wait for Di to type. Chili's here for marinara sauce, apparently. Fairly certain Kaiju would butcher me for saying that wrong. Profit with the win. iTandem win this one. 2-1. Congratulations for iTandem. Apparently there was tyres everywhere. Again, this just comes back to before. If you see tyres on track, then please call, tell us, let us know, and go out and clear them up. There is time allotted for you to do that. Sadly, though, these guys didn't call it, and it looks like that might have cost them this one. So, up next, this is a big one. Alright, this is going to be a fun one. So we've got XE versus KNC. This is going to be interesting. Just while we're waiting, to answer the question of any amateur events this year, none of these events are pro only, I believe. Anyone can enter. You just wait up for the sign-ups to open. Sign up yourself. Build a car. Follow the rulebook, and jobs are good 'un. Anyone can enter. Okay. Then it's just a case of finding out if you can hang. You've got qualifying and you just see. Looks like we're going to reload the track real quick. I believe, yes, it looks like we're going to reload the track just so that all the tyres and things are out of the way for this next battle.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it out. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it out. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sun.
Hello! I'm back. So we're just, all drivers are going out, checking everything out, just making sure that everything is as it needs to be. To answer the questions in chat, anyone can enter the ESDA season. You don't have to be on a team, you don't have to be on a wheel, as long as you follow the rules for your car build and you sign up and qualify, anyone can win. Literally just a case of who's better than who. Of course, it's a judged sport, or e-sport rather, so there are going to be calls that you don't agree with. It's not just as clear-cut as who's faster than the other, in most cases. But aside from that, it's all down to whether you try to or not. Which is why I never qualify. Because I'm bad. Anyway, this is going to be the first drivers from the KNC versus XE battle. Looks like we've got KNC Frenchie versus XE Live Fast. Live Fast in the M4 and Frenchie in the LS 240SX. I feel like I should just say S13, but I feel like that would just be the cop-out. They're allowed off though. So Live Fast in that lead position. The M4 going to be real fast. Long handbrake drag entry. Frenchie doing a good job to stay behind him. A little bit of a twitchy run, but that might be down to internet. Live Fast putting down a very solid lead run. Oh, bit of contact between Frenchie and Live Fast. Live Fast tapping the walls. Frenchie tapping Live Fast. Live Fast doing a really good job there. Really good lead run there. Frenchie looking like he's lagging a little bit. We'll see if that sort of fixes itself. Let's see if Live Fast has learned to drive in the follow position. 50 roll is up. Frenchie in the lead. Live Fast on the provisional plates in the follow. Big entry by Frenchie. Massive entry. And Live Fast looking like he's trying to help out, giving him a bit of contact, pushing him out to that outer clipping point. Then pushing him to that one. Live Fast really not giving him any room to breathe here. Lots of contact from the N4. You end up with an XE logo just painted on Frenchie's car, just because Live Fast isn't using his brakes. Lots of contact. This isn't a contact sport, might I add. Okay, this is just drifting, not the UFC. Let's see how the judges sway on this one. I'm not too sure on which way that's going to go. I don't know if Live Fast is going to get the blame for all that contact. You know, I'm just going to have to wait and see. Right, I'm thinking good guy Live Fast, you know, he helped into the clipping points. You know? He's just trying to help. It's like the Red Cross. Red Cross of drifting. He's helped Frenchie to move along. So we're just going to wait on the judge's call. Can we just admire the XE paint as well? So simple, looks nice. You don't need 9 million tyre sponsors to look cool. It's a one more time. Seeing this over and over again, it seems, before either one of them wins or Live Fast finally uses his brakes. So let's see if Frenchie can do a better job in the follow position as he just did. Both of these guys are going to be pushing a little bit harder because both of these guys want to win. Frenchie pushing die a little bit. And they're off. If we can get the broadcast car to, or the broadcast camera, sorry, to go to the chase far position, we'll be able to see that Frenchie is all up in Live Fast's grill as Live Fast drops the tyre on the tarmac on the inside. Live Fast kind of leaving Frenchie for dead. You get to listen to that LS doing all sorts of pops and grunts and farts and things to try and keep it up with Live Fast's M4. Live Fast with that V10. Fairly certain it is a Lamborghini engine. And we just Lamborghini'd all the way around the outer zone. Live Fast leaving Frenchie for dead on that tyre barrier. Going to get these guys lined up next to the concrete wall. And they're off. Eventually. Frenchie pulling away on the launch. Live Fast might be able to catch up all the way though. Frenchie throwing a lot of angle, having to shallow up to make it around the corner. as Live Fast kind of just sort of dawdles along behind him. Live Fast, of course, not pushing him around this time. Nearly making a mistake of pulling too much angle though. Frenchie snapping it to angle just there. Live Fast pushing him into the tyre barrier nearly. It's like Live Fast is struggling to stay behind Frenchie in that 240. Now I'm fairly certain that we all know who's won this one, but let's get the judges' call on it, just in case. I might be completely wrong. Probably should have gone to Specsavers. Live Fast wins, XE1 and KNC 0. With the winnings from this tournament, Live Fast might be able to go and learn to drive. So we're going to see Fukada up next in that GT350R. Not too sure who he's going to be up against. Somebody? I feel like... oh no, there we go. JD! He's up against JD in the FD. That's a lot of Ds. I'm fairly certain that Pixel would be very happy with all the amount of Ds in that sentence. We're going to go up and check the tyres out, make sure that there isn't any there. Speeds is going to be very happy with the 4-rotor noises. The wrong car though. So, Fukada versus JD. We're going to see which of these guys can win. As said earlier, Fukada needs to win for XE to take the win, and JD needs to win to take it to a one more time. So we'll listen to the screaming noises from the 4-rotor, and then we'll get these guys up. Alright, gate car is back. We'll see how JD does in the follow position. Jack Daniels with the massive entry. Fukada really close to that line right there. JD really close to Fukada. Looks like he's slightly pushing him. Not entirely certain. Fukada pulling a lot of angle there. JD quick on the transition, snapping behind him. Fukada bringing it out to that wall and oh, tapping the tyre barrier. But he carries on the drift and brings it back. Very good runs from both drivers there. Now I'd be proud if I did that. But I didn't, and I'm here talking to you all. So we're going to see what happens now when we switch them over, and we see how Fukada does in the follow position. So we've got a V8 versus a 4-rotor. JD with a very early entry. Fukada entering a little bit later, but bringing his car up because he entered later. He had that little bit extra speed, and it's allowed him to put his car all over JD, as JD's hitting all of the clipping points. A little bit too far forward there, having to launch forward. Fukada with the lunge. Fukada all up in his grill right there. Again, I've said that too many times now, I'm sorry folks. But Fukada was all up. No, not all up in his grill. He was in his back seat, honestly, holding the steering wheel for Fukada. For JD, sorry. Fukada's calling tyres, but again, I've said it a few times. If you see tyres, please go and check. Don't just sit there, because if it ruins your run, you need to, you know, drive. Do the driving thing. You know, the thing that I'm here to commentate. Don't hit tyres. The guys that are left, if there's any tyres on track, please let us know. You can go through. Dai has called an OMT, so we're going to be seeing that battle all over again. Let's hope that these guys can come out on track and sort the tyres out. Hopefully we get to see a clean battle between them. Looks like it could be a very good one, considering the two runs that we've just seen. Cars look quite balanced, and the drivers look quite balanced. So they are back, I believe. No, I've just changed to the wrong person. Right then, they are back. See how JD does in the follow this time. Gate car is off. And the cars are as well. So, Fukada in the lead, JD in the follow. Fukada with a big entry, JD with a big entry behind him. Matching his angle the whole way around. Both drivers looking incredibly solid right now. Real close from JD. Quick tap on the brakes to transition and keeping that proximity. That's the important thing. Is you can get close halfway around a corner, but you need to keep it. And JD does a very good job of that. Fukada, of course, hitting all of the clips. Doing a very good job in the lead as well, giving JD a followable lead run. Probably the best battle we've seen so far. These guys doing a very good job of putting on a show for you all. Hopefully I'm doing a good job commentating it. JD we just saw in that follow run was completely different to the JD that we saw in the first two. Maybe he's adjusted that quick. Let's see how Fukada can adjust. Let's see if he pulls all out the stops. I don't know what I'm saying. This is a good run. Fukada very close to JD right there. JD very close to the clipping points. Fukada pulling that little bit extra angle in the follow position so he doesn't go off track. Hard on the brakes as JD swings from angle to angle. Looks like there's a little bit of contact. A lot of contact. Fukada living up to Live Fast's follow run from earlier. He's helping him to the clipping point. That's what that is. We'll call it as that. Looks like JD transitioned a little bit too hard, pulled a little bit too much angle, and it didn't really help him out. Let's see what the judges say though. That might just be me talking out my behind. Looks like there is a judge's call. I think Fukada's expecting a one more time or something. Going out to check tyres, maybe? No, he's going to get tyres. Fukada wins. XE wins 2-0. 2-0. That's really clean in house right there. So that means that we've got, I believe, let me just check. I-Tandem versus XE. Before I call a mistake. I just want to let everyone know, bear with the spectator cameras. Of course, we've got the same problem as everyone else has got, where the spectator camera is a little bit lenient either way. Cars might not be in exactly the same position on spectate as they are on track. That's something that we've got to work with, something that the judges have got to work with. It's not the ideal circumstances, but it works. I have every bit of faith in my judges' ability to judge that. And I agree with the call. This is no protest as well, I just want to point that out there. There's no points awarded from this event. If you aren't happy with the call, go back, practice, come back. If you are happy with the call, go back, practice, come back. You aren't going to gain anything, win or loss. That's something I need to learn. I'm going to be honest, I should take my own words as gospel at this point. Looks like we've got Ink up next. Maybe? Is it Ink? I think it might be Ink versus Live Fast, but I'm not entirely certain. No, Live Fast's in the pit. Of course, when the actual event comes through, we will have replays as well. I believe Pixel is working on that. We couldn't quite get it working at the moment. Okay, I don't know if Pixel's audio is on stream as well. However, I've just been reliably informed by the man himself that the replay system will be here for the normal ESDA season. Of course, this is just the startup. This is just like, this is how it works. Watch us. Okay. Anyway, back to the festivities. We've got Ink versus Fukada. Of course, Fukada just wiping the floor with JD. Ink in the follow position. Fukada hard entry right about there. Ink with a little bit of a tap, but Fukada managing to hold it. Fukada doing a very good job in the lead position. Ink slowly catching up from the tap on entry. You can hear the limiter from that BMW. Fukada bringing the car out to the, maybe not to the tyre wall as much as he'd like to. Out to that wall, the concrete barrier. But Ink doing a very good job just there. Let's switch the cars over and see how it goes the other way. It's real close just there. Fukada in the follow position, Ink in the lead. Looks like Fukada's out for blood. Really close on entry, real close on the run-up as well. Ink all over the curb just there. Fukada over him like a tramp on chips as they both scrape the wall. Ink could have been a little bit closer just there. Then Fukada a little bit far on transition, but bringing it back. Ink a little bit closer onto the outer zone than Fukada was, it looks like, on the spectator. Again, as I said earlier on, it's not quite exact compared to the in-game action, so please give us a bit of leeway. In case anyone is new and you were here expecting Aero, he's got personal engagements, I think is a good way of putting it. He's just not here. So I am stepping in. I won't be commentating for the rest of the season. I'll actually be competing. Whether I qualify or not is debatable, but I will be competing. So, Fukada gets the win on that one. Congratulations, Fukada, with the back-to-back wins. What? Fukada lining up again. So, up next is one of the iTandem R34s. I'm not entirely sure which one. Looks like it's XCE versus Rousey. I will give XCE a French kiss if he beats Rousey. Either way though, Rousey of course a very well-known driver in the ESDA series. So let's see how he does. Oh, XE hit and die. It's not very nice. And they're off. Rousey in the lead, XE in the chase. It's a generation battle between the 34 and the 35. Rousey just launching away. Pulling a lot of angle into that first corner. Very close to the first and second clipping points, and the third. XCE kind of a little bit lost. Looks like he's really struggling to keep proximity and angle. But Rousey is all over there. Doing a very good job on the outer zone as XCE tries to move in, but kind of struggles towards the end. An incredible run by Rousey. XCE kind of could have been a little bit closer. See how they do swapped over though. Of course, XCE did a very good entry on this track before in his battle. So let's see if he can do that again, and let's see if Rousey does a good job. Massive entry from XCE, as we saw earlier on. Looks like Rousey anticipated it though, because he matched him for it. XCE tapping the wall. Hard on the brakes there. Little bit of lag. XCE doing a very good job in the lead right here. Holding the angle that he's got. A little bit of shallow up from XCE there, and it looks like he tapped the tyres. Rousey doing a very good job in the follow position. Just to clarify, I didn't mean that XCE was struggling to hold angle. I meant that he was struggling to hold angle and speed at the same time when compared to Rousey. And of course, we're comparing both of these drivers because they're in a battle together. Looks like we've got a call. Rousey calling the wall a mess. Rousey win, XE 2, and I tandem 0. Just there. So we've got XE versus JSI apparently. Of course, it sucks that TUS couldn't be there. But of course, I couldn't enter, so we had to substitute Chilean. As you know. Couldn't bring a Volvo in. So we've got JSI Minty in the chat. I mean, XE Minty. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. Gonna back out and pick the JSI guys up. We've got UNK versus iTandem for third, then XE versus JSI finals. One second, folks.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it out. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it out. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna
Hello! I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ranga. I am the man that talks to you all and doesn't make sense 90% of the time. So, this would appear to be an XCE parked up. And that would be because it is. This is your third place battle, okay? We've got iTandem versus UNK. That means, well, 2 or 3 battles, depending. And this is the close stuff now. This is where we've weeded out the weaker teams. That hurts me to say because TUS was one of them. But we've weeded out the weaker teams. We're going to be seeing XCE versus Frosty to kick off your third place battle. I'm going to try and be a little bit clearer here. Gate car is gone. Frosty pulling away from the 50-year-old, going for a massive entry into the first inner zone. Both drivers pulling it a bit reverse. Frosty very close to that inner clip, pulling off the reverse entry a bit better. Could have been closer to the second outer clip, first outer clip to the second outer clip. He was fine. Second inner, I'm getting very, very bad at this. XC pulling the proximity back as they pull into the outer zone. Needs to be on that rear quarter, not the front end. Frosty pulling away from that R34 just a little bit. XCE not doing too shabby. Frosty doing very well in the lead. So let's see how Frosty does in the follow position behind XCE. XCE's been pulling quite cool entries all night, so it's nice to see Frosty doing it in front of him to give him a taste of his own medicine. Let's see how these guys do when the roles are reversed. XCE pulling away a little bit. Frosty, very late entry, right onto his door. Real close, just there. XCE pulling away a tiny little bit because Frosty's pulled back. XCE doing a very good job in that lead position. He's been doing real solid leads all night, and Frosty's been doing quite solid follows all night as well. Really good outer zone proximity, and then Frosty pulling it back close to him for the end of that one. That was another good battle, in my opinion. I'm quite surprised with that one. It's like this third place battle is going to be quite interesting. See what the judges say. It's quite a good battle, even if I have got RB noises for that Camaro because Forza 7 life. Big fan of that right tandem paint on the R34 driven by XCE though. Sides of that look very cool. The UNK paint doesn't look too shabby, to be fair, either. That's probably one of the cooler parts about this this battle, to be honest, is the two cars. Not a massive fan of the Catfish Camaro, in my opinion. Doesn't look that good. But it works. OMT has been called, so we're going to be watching this battle again. Two boys can line up. See how XCE does in the follow again. Like I said, XCE's been doing real solid lead runs, but his follow runs have been lacking a little bit. So let's see if he can pull the car around a little bit better. This time to follow Frosty in the Catfish. Massive entry from Frosty just there. Pulling it out to a midline. Looks like Frosty pulled it a little bit too hard as they pull it out to the outer clip. Doesn't quite get there, but brings it back in for the second outer clip to the second inner clip. Slow transition from Frosty. XCE all over him, pulling it out to the outer zone. And Frosty hitting the tyre wall, causing him to shallow out, but they finish it up. Looks like the tension's starting to get to Frosty a little bit. To be honest, that's where I would be like on my first battle. So it happens to us all, even the best. Not that I would know, because I'm not the best. So we'll switch over to Frosty, and we'll see what happens. This is playing right into XC's hands. He's been strong in the lead all night. See how Frosty does in the follow. Again, real push onto XCE's door. A little bit of a shallow though, looks like he got a little bit too much speed for it. XCE pulling it out to the outer clip, going to the second inner clip. See if he does the slow transition like he's been doing all night, and he does to pull it out to the outer zone. Lots of angle, lots of revs, lots of smoke from XCE. Frosty looking a tiny bit lost towards the end there. Another good battle. We had the one more time. Let's see what the judges say about that one. It looks like it might be a little bit more clear-cut and concise. So we'll just wait on the judges' calls. XCE gets the win. iTandem 1, UNK 0. So I'll repeat, XCE gets the win. Bad luck to Frosty. You've been doing really well all night. Just wasn't really your greatest runs, as he nearly crashes into Addy. So next up, it looks like we've got Addy versus Ink. So let's see how this one goes. Both really good drivers. Of course, Addy's battles were at the very beginning of the night. So let's see if all of that sitting around hasn't made him rusty, you know? It should go really well, though. I believe it will be... Oh, no, never mind. They're going to go up and check for tyres on track. So, we're going to see what happens. We're watching Addy currently checking the track. Like I said earlier on, these guys have got to make sure to check for tyres and things before their battle, so they can't use that as an excuse, because you won't get any sympathy for it, you know? So, they're on the line, near enough. Just waiting on Addy to pull forward. And Ink is going to be following first. So we'll just wait for the gate car to get out of the way. And the beasts have been unleashed. So GT350 versus BMW 8 Series. Big swing on entry by Addy. Again, Addy being another driver that's been doing really well on leads all night. Ink's been kind of good between the two. And as soon as I say that, Addy taps the wall and sends himself out of angle a little bit. He manages to pull it back as he swings over across. Ink doing a good job to avoid that. Going to be watching these guys follow the outer zone. Addy doing a real good job following that outer zone. It looks like he kind of wanted to redeem himself for tapping the wall. But that might end up being the costly decision of the night. He was doing very well up until that point. Of course, that doesn't mean he's lost, though. That does not mean he's lost. He could still pull it back. We just need Ink to make a mistake. So don't write him out of your checkbooks, right? See how he does. A little bit of contact between him and Dai. That was a new one. So Ink in the lead position. Entering on the curb. Addy having to brake a little bit. Looks like Addy's car's a tiny bit... Oh, okay. So, what looks to be there maybe went a little bit wide. I don't know. We'll see what they say. It looks like Ink was going a little bit wide because he hit the wall before Addy hit him. I'm not entirely certain. We've got Addy typing right now. So, I'm sure we're going to see what happens there. According to Ink, Addy hit him. From my view on Spectate, I didn't see the contact. So I'm not entirely certain just there. Ink is asking for a rerun. We'll see what Addy and the staff say. Alright, Addy's cool with it. Not entirely sure what's going to happen. Addy has recorded. So, just wait on the judge's call. Just gonna wait. Again. Of course, real great battle at the beginning. Third place, starting off with a bang, might I add, chat. Right, these guys, all of the teams that entered are real strong. But we're you know, survival of the fittest right now. Just saying. Addy has said that it didn't show contact on his screen. It didn't show contact on spectate. Looks like we're just waiting on a call from the judges to see whether we're rerunning or if Addy's getting the win or loss. We've gained a chunky in the party as well. One large boy. Oh god. One large boy has joined. We've got recorded runs by both drivers. So we might be able... Oh, actually, I don't know. We won't be able to see what happened from their ends, will we, Tom?
Hey.
Bear with me, folks. Oh, yeah, never mind. Right, Ben.
What's up, guys?
Not much.
Hello, chat.
There you go, folks. That is the boss man of the Forza community, the boss man of ESDA, and
The real mafia
the boss
king
man.
things here.
Yeah, the big man. He's like the penguin from Batman, but not bald. Ears
Wow,
short and
the
fat.
penguin from Batman. Wow, really? Okay. I'm currently
So we're
drunk
just-
eating chicken, but I'm here.
Drunk commentating with chicken.
I'm not
Chunky,
commentating,
if
I'm
it's
just
alright
here
with you.
as moral support for Ranga.
Oh,
As he's here by
okay,
himself,
thank you.
and I felt bad.
Okay, thank you.
So,
Well, if it's okay with you, Chunky, just while we wait for a judge's call, can you give us a quick commentary on your chicken?
I mean, it's very succulent. It's breaded. It's tasty and has a slight paprika spice to it. It's very, very nice, I must admit. Anyway,
Can we?
back to the drifting.
Yeah, back to the drifting, which we're still waiting for. Of course, Chunky is like the slightly older chicken connoisseur. That's actually where he gets his money from. Nobody knows he's actually got a YouTube channel. Goes around all the chicken shops in London. He doesn't walk there though, hence the name Chunky.
That's what Uber's for.
Oh dear. Right, so we're just well, we're still waiting on a judge's call. I'm not entirely sure what we're doing. This is why I'm
Judges
here,
are-
folks. All right.
Yep, judges are going through the runs. You know,
The
making
judges
sure
are
it's
currently
accurate,
stealing some of
non-biased.
Chunky's chicken. That's what's happening.
That would never happen. I'm sorry, that would not happen.
I've never heard Chunky as angry as when somebody tries to steal his food. Not gonna lie. We've got
This is
an
not
Addy
possible.
and a Spitzy typing currently.
I mean, eating on the mic is something that I bring to the table, Minnie. It's one
It's
of my
not the only
commentary
thing.
traits.
It's not the only thing he brings to the table, of course. Breaded
I
paprika
bring-
chicken being the other thing.
Exactly. I bring that. And beer.
And beer. I
Beer.
haven't got any beer or Monster. Although Monster,
Wow.
if you're watching.
No, if you're watching
So
that,
we're just
you know,
waiting on
hook us up.
Spitzy. Yeah, exactly. Hook me up. My
Not
stream
us.
is almost
at
entirely
ESDA
powered.
official. Official
Oh, me.
ESDA.
Esports ASMR. What
I
nobody
can make it
realises is that
esports.
at the end of the year we're working on a farming simulator, ESDA League. Of course, combine harvesters being just that little bit faster at Forza than my Volvo is.
Chat's trolling me right now.
Yep.
ASMR thought. That's pretty accurate.
Just wait
I mean,
until
you
he
should
writes a sub's name on the whiteboard.
What
He
you
has to
should do
bend down
now,
for it.
with all this ASMR, you should definitely donate any money you have in your bank account to your official ESDA, including you,
Or
Big Falcon.
or to TUS Ranger on Twitch. I've got through the entire thing without plugging my stream. This is where I lose followers. I plug my stream and still lose followers.
How are we doing on results, Rango?
We're still waiting. We've had a Spitzy
Okay.
message. Ink has sent the clip to Die, and Addy will probably be sending the clip to Die as well. So we're just waiting on the judges' run or the judges' reaction to the runs, rather.
No, we're just waiting on there, making sure it's accurate, which is appreciated. I mean, a lot of other
We're just waiting for a mate.
Competitions would, already be done with this, but we've got to make sure it's, legit and not biased in any way. Mafia, hashtag.
Yeah, like I said earlier on as well, folks, you might have seen contact or might not have seen contact, depending on what the broadcaster has seen on Spectate. But the problem with that is that with Forza 7, the Spectate is a little bit temperamental, and it isn't always the most accurate of things. Just a little bit. I'm trying to be nice here.
Just a little bit.
Of course, Forza have given us a platform to express ourselves and express how much we love being 3 foot to the left of whatever we're watching. So, this is why
With time.
things like this happen.
With many years, we'll be able to, get good replays.
Yes. But, of course, like I said, we're just waiting on the what's the word?
In the meantime,
I'm trying to think of the
I'll
word.
go back to eating chicken.
Yeah, Chunky's going back to his paprika chicken. We're just waiting. I'm just going to leave it at waiting. I can't
I'll give
remember.
you that ASMR chicken.
Rather than giving you all another bit of EDM montage from last year, we're going to get you some Chunky.
Minnie's cringing right now, I can tell. Minnie, he's angry.
Minty is
I love you,
currently
Minty.
very angry at the fact that you're eating and he isn't. I think that's what we can say.
Hang on, what is this? JSI 2-0 to US. Okay. UK 2-1 to... Oh, so we failed. Okay.
If anyone's seen the film Austin Powers, there's a rather large Scottish man in it that I can't say his name on stream because I have to be PG, family friendly, 13 clean. Basically, Jan. It's like Jandwich and Chunky had a child. That's what that is. I mean, of course they can't because that's scientifically impossible. But that's
Hey,
it's the
that bastard is
visuals
not,
of
it's not
Chunky.
appreciated.
It's the visual of Chunky with the sound of Jandwich.
TUS Jandridge,
Everyone's
15.
everyone's just saying Jandwich.
And another guy that is irrelevant in the Forza community, like myself.
We're just waiting still. We're 29% through Addy's clip, so we're basically just streaming and commentating over that.
We apologise for the long-awaited.
Addy wins looking at the clip, slowed up from the clutch kick, then another correction from going into the touch and go. So that is Die's reaction and the judge's call. So
One more
before
time,
people
is it?
complain about the call, no, it's Addy gets the win. So it's 1-1.
Addy gets the win. Okay, that's confirmed. Addy gets the
Before
win.
people complain,
Congratulations.
like we said earlier on, we can only call from what we saw. Of course, both drivers got the clips, but if one driver can send in and the other one can't, it's not really fair because it's from one driver's point of view. So, in this situation, Addy's gotten the win. So, we are up next with somebody. You know the one member that we haven't seen yet? I'm trying to remember which one it is. Not the one that I switched to. So it's Scorpion versus, I believe, Prophet. Yes, look at that. Called it. I'm great.
As long as Prophet doesn't get overtaken by Minty, it's all good. That's a joke, guys. It's a joke.
I'm not commenting there. I'm just here to commentate. I'm not allowed to make these jokes. So, UNK Scorpion in the 07 Mustang versus Profit in the R34. Just like Forza 4 in the end. Again. So, Scorpion's going to be bringing it over to the wall. Big entry to 90 degrees. A little bit further away. Looks like he's slightly shallowing out. Profit kind of struggling to stay behind him. Scorpion a little bit further away from the two outer clips than he'd like to be. And then kind of far away from the second inner clip. Profit doing a good job to follow, but throwing a lot of angle from transition, which pushes him very far forward. Scorpion quite far forward from the outer clip, outer zone, sorry, as well. But we've got another run through, right? There was no chunky chicken.
Because I'm watching from the stream, I'll definitely be looking at Scorpion as an advantage, in my opinion. I'm somewhat.
There you go. There's Chunky's thoughts.
Very good lead.
Now we're going to be seeing iTandem Profit in the lead position.
Pixel News update.
UNK.
You know, the verses. I'm not saying anything.
So we're going to be watching this Mustang in the follow position. Profit very far ahead of him. Big entry there. Profit much closer to the inner clip than Scorpion was. Much closer to the outer clip. That R34 looking very good on there. Profit doing a very good job in the lead position. Scorpion's pulled up a lot closer in the outer clip, but Profit pulling a lot of angle there. Having to push himself a bit further forward than he would have liked to do. That was a good run from both drivers. Profit doing very well up until he chucked a little bit too much angle on the outer zone. Scorpion was quite far away on the first sort of section of the track. So that one I would call is even.
Shame about the slight, correction towards the end there from Profit. It was a good lead run up until then, up onto the last wall there. See how the judges decide, but it's very close, like you're saying.
I'd agree with what Chunky said from the first run. I'd probably have given that to Scorpion, and then with that run, I'd probably go for a 5-5 for both drivers if we were judging out of 10. So
mistakes were made.
Yeah, personally, I would probably give it to Scorpion for his first run, considering how even the second one was. But I'm not a judge, and I'm just here to talk.
We're not judges, we're just here to talk rubbish.
Of course, the judges might have seen things that we didn't, and of course, they have done, as they've called a one more time. So we're going to get to see all of that sauce, spice, and a bit of everything else. Yep. So we're going to see all of that again.
Should really be in the game. I might load up the Game Boys just so I can be.
Yes, you should be in the game, Ben.
How about you don't tell me how to do my job? I'm joking.
Wow. Alright folks, there you go, Chunky's your new commentator. I'm leaving again halfway through a round of ESDA, just like I did at Daytona last year.
I mean, it would be
just
the first
joking,
time
we're going to be following...
I mean, if you give him once the...
Scorpion with the lead position right now, as Profit beats him up. It's a live fast run all over again. Profit calling too much lag in the battles chat. It looks like Profit might be bowing out early. Scorpion trying to finish the run up, but Profit's in the run and we're going to see a crash. And we did. Nearly Paul Walkered it, but he didn't. Of course, there's a lot of lag between these two guys. I'm fairly certain that Scorpion's Australian, so I don't know really how well routers work when they're upside down. But of course, we're kind of seeing that here. From past
experience, I mean, there's something definitely the judges have to take into consideration, especially with the Australian, and in regards, the connection isn't the greatest.
Yeah, well, of course, Dai has done apparently because he's called a rerun.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Sorry to cut you off there, Ben.
That's fine. I'm completely sober.
So we're going to be watching the Scorpion in the lead position. Profit with a big entry, slightly shallowing up on entry, but bringing it back there to get right onto Scorpion's rear quarters, getting left behind a tiny bit, shallowing up just to pull it back. A lot of shakiness from Profit just here. Looks like there might have been a little bit of contact or something there. A little bit over angle as they come into the outer clip. Scorpion doing a much better job than Profit did.
I cannot comment.
Overall, not a bad battle. I don't know if that was contact or if.
Disconnected from server.
So we're gonna see. The game might be limited to so many. Oh. There we go. They're off.
I will try.
Gate car has let them go. Profit in the lead position. Scorpion in the follow. See how this one goes. Profit with a big entry. Scorpion right on that clipping point, pulling it straight up to Profit's car though. Profit bringing it out to the outer clip. Scorpion's in a much better position at this moment in time than Profit was. Profit slowly bringing it back around to the outer zone. Looks like he thought he was hitting the tyres, but he didn't. Scorpion doing a very good job on the follow position there. I know which way I'm leaning at the moment, but I'm not a judge. Profits put GG, dude. I'm loving how positive everyone is at the moment.
I have more chicken, guys. Just saying.
Not positive in the chicken way, honestly.
I mean,
just
what's
while...
not positive about chicken? I'm just saying.
Right, so Dai currently has got a call, it looks like. Just waiting for him to type, which usually takes a little while. So once we've got the call, we'll be moving along.
Guys.
We'll get the call at some point tomorrow, maybe.
It doesn't matter. Bucket's good when he's on. Makes no
Profit gets the win. iTandem wins and get third. So congratulations to iTandem on the third place. UNK get fourth.
Congrats.
And now
Clappy
this
clap.
is the best part. All right. This is when we dive on over to Mecha Bingo. Right, we're going to the old people's home, we're grabbing all the grannies, and we're bringing them into the stream, because we've got two of the oldest teams on Forza right now. I'm fairly certain that well, Minty can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Team Xenon is over 10 years old at this point.
It's nearly as old as
I'm pretty sure. No. He was skidding mammoths before he started XE. What do you mean?
Minnie is old, bro. I'm telling you, he's older than me. Even though I'm older, he's older than me.
Anyway, so we've got the Mammoth guys on here, and then JSI is another old team, right? You go back onto Daguran 240SX on YouTube, and you go for the top 25 Forza 4 drifters, I think it is, and you can see JSI members on there. Right? It tells you whether they're on controller or if they're on wheel, you know. That's a throwback video and a half. I used to watch that to see all the guys that I recognised and that I drifted with. Okay, we'll see you in a second, folks.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in us. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it out. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up.
Alright. Oh, okay, you could have given us the countdown. Anyway, I'm back! Look at that. This is the battle that's going to ruin my voice. This is XE versus JSI.
Ooh.
As Fukada reverses away.
This should be decent.
Fairly certain that Rousey's dusting off his Brontosaurus just to do this battle. You'll be watching the Mustang follow Bizzle's R34. This is going to be the closest tandems of the night. I'm guessing Bizzle entering real hard. Smoothest tandems of the night by far. Fukada very close to him. Could have been a bit closer to the outer clip 1. Both cars going just past outer clip 2 and inner clip 2 very well. As they transition, bring it out to the outer zone. Let's see how these guys do on there. Not the deepest run we've seen, I'm fairly certain that goes to Chaseman, but a very clean battle nonetheless by both guys. Gonna switch it around and see how these boys do.
Oh, look at that van though, I'm just saying. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Pixel.
Right then, so we swapped them over. Fukada in the lead, Bizzle in the follow. Really close entry. Bizzle breaking a little bit too much, pulling himself away, but that one slight mistake on entry might be all it costs. All it needs, sorry, to give Fukada the win. Hard on the brakes there by Fukada as they transition to the outer zone. Another very close one right here.
Ooh, very nice Fukada.
Incredible battle.
Very, very nice.
there you have it, folks. This is just the top of the top. Of course, just not including me because
Top
I'm
of the pops.
commentating. While we wait for
Just-
a judge's call,
Just
want
be
to point
lucky
out
boys,
that
that I'm not competing still, boys. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
we're going to ignore him. Just want to point out this is a finals battle and lobby, and there was a Volvo in here because I was in my Volvo and I backed out. So therefore, I've brought a Volvo to the finals. So Chunky, just saying, you know. So we're just going to wait on Die.
Vakari's in here with esportsdrift. How's it going, Vakari? Love your memes, bro. Sick, bro.
Yes, Vicari, I love it when you put TUS logos over old memes. That's great. Die with the one more time. So we're going to be seeing these guys go again.
One more time.
I'm not even angry about these one more times at this point. So, Bizzle in the lead, Fukada in the follow. Let's see what these boys do. Bizzle with a big entry. Fukada quite far away on entry, but he's bringing it back to the rear quarter of Bizzle's car as they go into outer clip. Fukada topping the wall, and Bizzle just carrying on with it. Fukada doing a good job in the follow position as they transition. Fukada back onto his door. Bizzle putting it real deep into that outer zone. Not too deep though, otherwise you'll get grabbed by the tyre barrier and taken to Narnia. Finishing it up. Bizzle and Fukada doing a very good job.
I'm always in Narnia. I've been in the cupboard a long time.
Can you shut up? Fukada in the lead now. We're going to be watching as Fukada enters real hard, snap to 90, bringing it around the inner clip. Bizzle doing a very good job in the follow position. Fukada hitting all the clipping points. Bizzle in the follow, hitting all the clipping points, as well as using Fukada as that moving clipping point that we look for. Fukada real deep in the outer zone. This is the top of the crops. It's like top of the pops, but for farmers. Very good battle.
I may have exploded.
Some new trousers might be warranted. Fukada is swapping around. We're going to check the Discord real quick to see what Dai thinks of that paprika spiced chicken run.
It was spicy.
I believe they might have gotten a little bit
I'm just
closer
gonna leave now.
if they were in Volvos, of course. So we're just going to wait for the judge's call.
Who let Ben in there? What? Right?
Nobody let him in here. He's just got my family at gunpoint. It's the only reason I'm commentating. I'm sorry, folks.
Exactly. It's how mafia works. God's sake.
I am a level 1 thug. He's a level 100 boss. I'm currently... Oh, we've got another one more time.
Wow, this is good.
Fairly
one
certain
more
that would be a 2 more times. Right, Die. For future reference, 1 and 1 is 2. Quick math.
Hey, but we call it a one more time. Okay? But we know what you mean, Rango.
So, Die letting these boys go. Smithers with the UOK Hun emote that you can only get from my stream. Bizzle out from the 50 roll. Let's see how these boys do. Q with the big flick on entry. Fukada doing a much better job of getting on his door this time. Q all over that outer clip. Fukada all over Q and Q all over that one as well. Near enough backwards going into inner clip 2 even. I just said into twice as they transition to the outer zone. Q doing a much better job on the outer zone this run, it looks like. And Fukada all over his rear quarter. Very good runs from both drivers. Again. I feel like I shouldn't be saying that at this
I'm
point. You should just expect it.
Chili.
Ranga, give your jokes to Aero for next time? No. You're not supposed to encourage me. Chunky will, like, throw me out the window. Anyway, onto the 50 roll, and out of the 50 roll, as we see Fukada in the lead position this time for the third time. Bizzle with a big lunge on entry, not quite as much angle as Fukada had when he was in the same position, but very close nonetheless.
Ooh.
Fukada doing a very good job there, running just over the curb, bringing it back to inner clip 2 on transition. And let's see how he does on the outer zone, very close to that. He scraped that.
Oh, that
and just caught it at the end.
Ooh, that might be good.
Fukada with a very, very good run on that one.
That might be the...
That might have killed him, honestly. That
might have killed
last
him.
end might
Slight
just...
tap at the end there. The angle though,
100%.
coming off of the rumble strips. Oh, Jesus. Jeez.
It was incredible. That run was incredible.
It
All
was
of these
spicy.
runs will be incredible, right? Not quite as saucy as anything with a Volvo.
It's nearly as
of course.
spicy as my lips right now. My lips are on fire.
Which ones?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
I'm not sure I can say that on stream. I'm sorry, folks. Bizzle gets the win.
Spicy.
JSI 1, XE 0. I'm not sure if anyone's going to be angry over this one. We're going to be seeing the battle of the GTRs, the battle of the old men with R in their gamer tag. We've got Rousey versus Rhythm. And Rousey's crashed into a tyre barrier.
Are you good at drifting on a video game, guys? Let's see in the next round.
So they're out sorting out the tyres. As we've seen multiple times this stream, we've had a couple of different people have issues with tyres on track. Of course, we've told you multiple times that you have to sort that yourselves. But these guys have taken the initiative, using that really big front splitter on the Liberty Walk. GTR
Initiative in the Forza community. It goes a long way, I must admit. It's a
Yes,
nice thing to
initiative,
see
but not
in
when you're
2019.
trying to recruit people that are already on teams, might I just add. Not sure if I can say that on stream either, but it's true. I'm only a stand-in.
I'm gonna spat out my drink then. Let's go back to drifting.
So, Rousey cleaning up the track for himself. Rhythm slowly lining
we
up.
love you, boy.
Yeah, Chili loves me nearly as much as I love him. So let's see how Rousey does against Rhythm.
Let's see Ronda. How's Ronda gonna do against the Rhythm? Can he dance his way around the track?
You beat me to a Rhythm is a dancer joke, and I can't believe it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll let you do it
Absolutely
next
terrible.
time. I'll let you do it next time. It's all good.
Do you know what? Even better than that. I'm just going to do it halfway through the run.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, but no one noticed. Right, chat don't notice.
Yeah, no one heard you.
No one heard.
It's okay. So, gate car. Will you send them, please? And as if by magic, he sends them as I called it. We've got Rhythm in the lead. We've got Rousey in the follow. This is going to be the one that goes on to Slap Train's top 10. Rhythm with a big snap to angle. Both of them synchronized entries as Rhythm is currently in the middle of the middle of the track. A little bit far out on outer clip 1. I can't speak at all. Rousey might be very close to him right now, but Rhythm is a dancer. Just not dancing too far into that outer zone. Apparently, as Rousey puts it, very close to his rear quarter panel. Very good run
personally,
from both guys. I'd
very
probably
good runs.
give that to Rousey a little bit.
Mistakes were made from Rhythm there in the lead run. He was a bit off on the first clip, and I don't want to say two tyres over the rumbles, but it looked like it from me. But I'm partially impaired right now with alcohol, so I can't comment too far.
I've just got to go and fetch my dentures from the battle with Fukada and Q. As we watch Rousey with a big snap to a reverse entry, Rousey much further into the first inner clipping point and much closer to the outer clip as well, and not riding the curbs. Very nice run from Rousey right now. One of the most consistent drivers on Forza, bar none. Maybe apart from me, because I'm known for my consistency. Rhythm doing a very good job in the follow position. Rousey putting it all up in that outer zone. Very nice.
Wow,
Very nice run.
Very nice.
That is why I taught Rousey all that he knows.
Very nice. But I'm not a judge,
And my
guys.
phone.
Don't take what I say.
We've got a call. Di is instantly typing, which means we'll only be here for 5 minutes whilst we wait. There we go. Rousey wins 1-1. Congratulations, Rousey. I'm sorry, Rhythm. That middle line on the first clip was not your strong point.
Superb.
Back to the dance floor with you. Up next, we've got Live Slow, and what is Live Slow doing? I
mean, I would make jokes about Live Fast, but he may block me. So I'll shut up.
I'm lucky in the fact
Fast.
that Live Fast doesn't think I'm relevant, so it's great. To be fair, I'm not relevant. Folks, tell me how irrelevant I am on Twitter. www.twitter.com/TUS_Ranga. You can tell me how relevant I'm not there.
Feel free to post memes. About
post memes. All the Volvo memes. So we're going to see how well Live Fast and his bowl cut do for his first battle against the JSI boys.
Wow. Was that needed? The bowl cut. I mean, he looks superb as a kid with the bowl cut. Let's be honest.
I love you, Live Fast. And Minty. I love you, Minty. Because Minty's going to be angry at me. Minty's very angry at me in general, I think.
Minty's a very
There's a lot of tyres.
But I've managed over time. You can chill him out. He becomes a mellow old man. Don't you, Minty? In the chat. I'm feeling that I will get response from that.
Probably not. I don't blame him. It looks like we might be wanted to have Live Fast muted since Motorsport 3.
Maybe.
Okay, it looks like we will be backing out
about our
for
relationship
these boys. So we are restarting just to let these boys get no tyres on track. That way they don't even have to go and check the tyres because they're all out of the way. We will be back, folks. Bear with me. Just whilst Chunky takes me out back and gives me a good spanking for all the naughty comments I've been making on stream.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to live this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it out. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up, babe. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up.
Load of diffuser. I'm not entirely sure. Nando very close to that outer zone, but looks like he caught the tyres and it launched him forward a little bit.
Ooh, Nando come off that a bit early.
Apparently we've got no sound, so you're stuck with me. Oh, are we good? Hello? Was it no sound or was it just... Oh, great. Hi! Ladies and gents, I'm back. And I'm actually back this time. I did commentate that run, and I promise it sounded like Jared Deander, but English. Anyway, Live Fast in the lead position, Nando in the follow position, giving him a lot of space on the 50 roll. Don't want to see a repeat of Scorpion as Live Fast handbrake drag entries it into the middle of the track, and Nando has to kind of compensate. Live Fast bringing it out to the first outer clip, to the second outer clip as well. Nando all up there. Really close to Live Fast there, a lot closer than Live Fast was. Flick transition, sorry, from Live Fast into the outer zone. A little bit further out than I'd have liked to have been, but who knows?
It was kind
As
of,
you can tell,
mistakes were made both sides there, in my opinion.
Yep, just like Chunky buying ham instead of chicken, there was a quite sizable mistake on both sides. Looks like Nando's parking up. I'm not sure why.
I would never do something like that. That's just crazy. Ham over chicken. No, let's be real.
I think Nando thinks that he's won or lost, one of the two. We've currently got a lot of love for me in the chat. Just want to put that out there. Chili, of course, my #1 fan.
Definitely one.
Jandwich loves me as well.
I ran a tuning. No.
Yeah,
no, definitely
looks like
not.
somebody remembers my old name.
Definitely not tuning.
Hey, I tune my own cars. That's probably why I lose.
Hey, exactly. No, I'm just.
We get the Can the three people that actually use my can the three people that use my emotes start using the "You OK" one, please? So we're just waiting on Die. We're still waiting on Die.
Let the judges do their job.
Was us waiting on Die. I'm just waiting to Die. Got a bit more waiting on Die in there.
Many fingers.
He's moving along the keyboard right now.
He's moving along.
Rousey's put the fitness Grand Pacer test. Minty Fresh has put use many fingers die, not one at a time. We're still waiting on die.
Chili's
I'm
the
sorry,
man.
folks.
He understands.
In case you're wondering, this is a professional. Singles a song, Ranga? I don't know. We'll just get Pixel to put like corroborate one. Oh, there we go.
Dancer.
Initial die. Nando wins. Congrats to JSI for first, XE for second, and iTandem for third. There you go, folks. There is your winner. JSI get the win, XE get the second, iTandem get the third, and I get number one in your hearts.
Congratulations, boys. Some great battles. Great. Very nice. Spicy. And it's a nice little taster of what's to come later on in the season, I feel.
Yeah, of
this was
course,
just a
later on in the
fun
season
team
we'll have
event.
better commentary as well.
Yeah, hopefully Aero's back and I don't have to come in with Ranga. I'm joking, Ranga.
Yeah. As you
yeah.
can tell, Chunky would actually have to do something for that, and he doesn't like doing that.
Exactly.
But
I have many massive points to spend on alcohol, Ranga. This is what you don't understand.
Yes, and I don't have anything to spend on anything. I can't afford to pay attention. Anyway, folks, thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Again, as I said at the beginning of the stream and just then, I'm not here permanently. I'm just stepping in. Usually you will have Mr. Aero HD as the commentator, but he had some outside things to take care of and to do, so
I had to go outdoors.
Be here today. Yes, he had to do a thing.
In the sunlight. You have to do a thing.
Of course I can't do that because I'm ginger. Sunlight is offensive.
So, you would somewhat get burnt.
Yes, I'd come in like a completely different colour. But of course, oh, can we talk about Minty's asking to talk about something? Live fast, found talent. He passed his driving test.
He did. He did. I give him that. He had a little run.
Yeah. So, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for putting up with my voice. And it hasn't been the smoothest, but we will get it worked out for the first full round. Or actually, would it be the driver search first? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure the driver search.
Is that getting broadcasted?
I'm not 100% if we're broadcasting it yet. I mean, it's it's a little bit away yet, but we'll talk about that in the future. We probably will broadcast it. But if not, the first round we'll try and get everything sorted out with the replays and just fine tuning some stuff for the next season. And hopefully we can, have a great season this year and just show Forza what we're capable of as a community. Show them that this is no joke and that we should be taken seriously, just like racing. I feel like everyone wants that. And yeah, next season. See you then. Chile.
So are you ready for the best? Said, are you ready for the best? Let's go. Yeah, I said I got this, I'm in it. I'm hella filthy, so I got this, I'm winning. I'm not a quitter, so I'm not quitting. Just try to stop me and you'll drop dead missing. I'm on my way to the top now, listen. I ain't never gonna stop to